The Federal Executive Council has approved 26.1 billion naira for the completion of 5 projects within the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. Minister of FCT Mohammed Bello revealed this while briefing State House correspondents at the end of the weekly meeting of the Council, presided over by President Muhammadu Buhari in the State House. The minister also explained that Buhari and Gwagwalada area councils also had 2 roads approved for them.
The Ministry of the FCT presented 5 memos. The 5 memos presented all have to do with infrastructure. 3 within the city itself, while 2 in the area councils. Within the city, a contract for the provision of access road to the institutions and research district in Abuja was awarded to Messrs. MW Global Services Limited at a contract sum of 3.4 billion. The institution and research district is the district where we have the Nigerian War College, the Legislative Institute, and the Judiciary Institute, among other public and private organizations. The second memo that was approved was for the construction of an access road and car park for the rail station located at Kagini. Kagini is a community just by the Kubwa Expressway, and that access road is to link the station with the Kubwa Expressway, so that commuters coming into the city from that northern flank can use the facilities of the station to use the Abuja Light Rail into the city. That contract was approved to FAB Properties Limited at the contract sum of 1.8 billion with a completion period of 12 months. The third memo, which is for infrastructure, is an augmentation of the existing contract for the Southern Parkway, which is the road under construction currently, that commences from the Christian Center right through the NTA, the FCDA facilities, crossing Muhammadu Buhari Way in Garki towards Sankuti Avenue and busting out at the Ring Road 1 in Kaura district. That augmentation is in the sum of about 16 billion, raising the contract from the current amount of 16 billion to about 35 billion. It's with a duration of 24 months, and the existing contractor is Cetraco Nigeria Limited. The fourth one is the contract for the rehabilitation of the road passing in front of the Nigerian Law School in Buhari, going to Kuchiko and eventually going to Aja. And that road is a very important community road which will open up that area that has educational institutions as well as farming communities. That contract has been awarded to Equal Tech Nigeria Limited in the sum of 1.4 billion with a duration of 18 months. The final FCT memo presented is the one for the construction of a feeder road in Gwagwalada satellite town, starting from the hospital junction, that is the University of Abuja Teaching Hospital, right through to Kashcheri settlement. It's a road that is about 15 kilometers, including one bridge of 50 meters. The contractor is Delta Force Limited. The value of the contract is 3.5 billion and completion period is 16 months. All these 5 memos presented were approved this afternoon by the Federal Executive Council.
Minister of Works and Housing, Babatunde Fashola, also briefed on other road projects across the country.
The first was with respect to the Benin-Ore-Adebamdele road, particularly the section from Adebamdele to Shagamu. This contract was awarded in 2014 by the previous administration, but trying to complete it, we found that the specifications needed to be changed, particularly the shoulders and the pavement. They were inadequate as previously conceived to support the kind of trucks and the tonnage there. So the redesign of the shoulders and the pavement provisions necessitated a revised estimated total cost change of 22.879 billion. 22.879 billion to take the original contract from 71.6 billion to 92.5 billion. The stretch involved is 99 kilometers from kilometer 162 to 261. Council approved that review of total estimated cost in favor of Mrs. RCC, the construction company currently working there. The second one is with respect to the Akwanga-Keffi-Makurdi highway, which is an existing contract executed under the China-EXIM loan by China Harbor Engineering Construction Company, Czech. And this is a subcontract within that contract for the construction of a 9-way underground cable and telecommunication facility duct over the length of 255 kilometers for the sum of 4.625 billion. Council approved this in favor of a company called QSA Limited, and what it would do is to first relocate some of the existing services, cables, pipes, and all of that existing on that corridor, and we will then construct a 9-way duct underground for future facilities. So this will help digital communication, pipes, gas, and everybody who wants to lay service cables and allied installations in the future without necessarily damaging the existing road. The construction of 4 by 20 meter span bridge at kilometer 18 along Langtang-Wase Road in Plateau State for 2.867 billion to Metropolitan Construction Company Limited. You might recall last year, I believe it was, that bridge, which was an old masonry bridge, collapsed as a result of heavy flooding in the Langtang-Wase area, cutting off people. We had to provide some remedial crossing for the communities. So council has approved that we reconstruct the bridge, this time using reinforced concrete at 2.867 billion.